Sorry, I was trying to call you. I don't have your number, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's all good. Yeah. So, Chief, listen. I think. What's happening with shift 2, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm transferred. So shift 1 is in a place where I don't think it's perfect, but it's better off than it was. And
Yep.
I think I just got to give everyone else time to cook, like you, Vivian, Maxwell.
Yep.
All the new cadets and kind of like fresh faces. I think we're at a solid point. Now I have to go into shift 2 and try to do the same shit, you know?
Okay, so I heard a little something. Okay, I heard a little something. Shift 2's in a position. God, man, I really don't like doing this shit in front of subordinates. I heard a little something. There, yeah. That the vibe in shift 2 is what's the name, and you know, people were not coming on duty, etc., etc., etc. The command reflects the energy of the shift. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
You remember what I told you from the get-go? I was like, listen, if you don't have command that sees the vision of yourself and Chief Moss, it is going to destroy you from the inside, literally.
Yeah, I know that. So I'll tell you this about command. I don't have the final say when it comes to situations. And when Moss puts a name forward, like Loki, and she's very set on it. I think Loki's leaving the department as well.
Okay, was he just promoted?
Yeah, but I think he's leaving because he went to Moss and basically was like, I can't discipline people or I can't tell people to knock off the BCSO shit when Tyler Peters is doing it. Like, it's a bad look.
You haven't even done anything.
Right. So that's the thing is he never did anything. And I called him a bitch and said, I didn't call him a bitch. I called him a snake. I was like,
yeah,
why don't you come and talk to me about the issue? Why'd you go straight to the chief? Like, there's a reason that we put you at command is to do your fucking job. And if you're blaming somebody else for not doing your job, then yeah. Like, you know, that's just the ultimate fucking snake. I ended up losing it to the point where he came back to Moss the next day and was like, if Tyler Peters isn't fired, then I'm leaving. So
what?
Yeah. What's going on, Maxwell? Yeah, I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm bringing back.
Okay.
Okay. See, the thing is, like, this is why I was kind of like, I don't understand McNulty didn't want it, right? His position. But, like, people like McNulty that's able to switch on and off. Like, for instance, once again, I'm going to mention King. Okay? King knows when it's time to, you know, to chill. And he knows when it's time to turn up the heat. Simple as that. Like, when you just have that turn up the heat individual, it's just going to be... it's not gonna be good. What am I seeing right now? At all for anyone?
Well, I mean, he's leaving. We still don't. I mean, we have Callista Bell, but Bell really hasn't been on duty, which is unfortunate. But
yeah.
I mean, we're trying to work shit out. It's gonna be a long process, but I think Loki being gone, God, MRPD looks so fucked up to me.
Yeah, I thought I was the only. That's why I didn't go towards it.
MRPD keeps making my head pop.
Okay.
Did anyone just see MRPD like?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it was okay. It was just me. All right. Sweet.
I do need to go to MRPD though.
Yeah.
So you're 100% right. I couldn't agree with you more. The hard thing is I have to support the chief.
Yeah. And the chief needs to understand she's doing an amazing job too. And I feel like you cannot pull a slacks and try to make everyone happy. Someone's going to be unhappy.
You will never make everyone happy.
Exactly, and I think she definitely needs to hear that from you. She probably does.
I told her. I told her yesterday. I mean, the other thing is I think she hears conflicting things as well.
Exactly,
right? Like,
and the thing is, it has to be with you. It's you two against the world. Truthfully, it is you two. Whoever sees the eye with you two, that is it. If somebody doesn't see eye with one of it, just make sure, like, because the vibe of the PD is done a complete 180.
I've never seen this many officers on duty since in shift 1. Like that fucking jump out. When was the last time before we were in charge that you saw that jump out boy shit?
Never, ever. ever.
What was the jump way shit? What happened there?
You're missing it.
Yeah.
You got to be you got to get fucking. Once you get officer, you got to join TRT. It's some fun shit.
Yeah, I want to.
It's basically like this elite unit that rolls around and like drug calls and fucking.
Oh yeah, I got told I'm a hang around for it by Maxwell.
Oh, no, no! Stop with the
that-
hang up. Listen, we
Denver's
have
like, that's a great term.
I know you're joking. I'm jumping on motherfuckers' throats about that. By the way, we have a good thing going. I am not losing this.
Yeah, I get you.
I got bad news. I got bad news.
What?
Oh.
If Nino doesn't get reelected, we're getting replaced.
What do you mean?
That's something to think about as well.
Well, was there a chance of Nino not getting reelected though, right?
Who's gonna go against the Nino?
Well, Nino said he might not run.
Huh?
Oh.
So that's the next thing. So you got to think about that. So the most important. So I know that. I understand that, right? I don't think this. Eventually, I'm either going to get demoted or fired. The goal is.
You're not gonna get fired. You don't do anything illegal.
No. Well, I mean, the mayor can strip the position from me.
Yeah. But you're not gonna get fired though. You know.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day I go off the hinges, I do drugs and start shooting cops. You know, it's always been a dream of mine.
Okay.
But that being said, it's like fuck. I could only prepare. I'm only trying to prepare shit for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got it. It's going in a very good direction right now.
So I just gotta. So the good thing about everybody leaving, McNulty's the biggest. Like, actually, that fucking hurts.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
But everyone else, I don't really give a fuck about.
Wait, McNulty's leaving?
He's going to BCSO. So the flip side is I could now build, I think, a smaller department. And here's the other reality. If everybody quit in shift 2 and LSPD went to the BCSO, I don't give a fuck. I'll build my own department with the people I want to see there.
Right.
And I'll start the culture that I want to see. That's literally, when I say I want to see it, I should be saying Moss and myself.
Right.
The more people that leave, the easier job I have, which is the reality. I don't think people realize.
Yeah. How is BCSO able to support all those officers?
I don't know what's going to happen, to be 100% honest. They're going to experience bloat, and I don't even think they realize it. But
because they got an academy, they got a massive, not a massive, but like nice. They got another academy today. Oh, this weekend.
Yeah, this is the reality. It doesn't fucking affect me. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see them succeed, because if they're doing good, then they're just going to support us doing better.
Right.
So it's like, but if they don't do well, it doesn't really. I mean, it's more so like, okay, all I'm responsible for is the LSPD and making sure that shit thrives.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If they, I feel like it speaks a lot about somebody. Like, brother, I'm gonna say this because I've been through it. If you can just get, like, you don't like a high command and you want to leave a department, brother, I sat here for 9 months. 9 months. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's like, brother, well, like, are you here for the job, or like, will you just we have?
No, you're here.
We don't need soft people in the department, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree, but fuck, I gotta go to MRP.
Yeah, I see this shit. I'm looking at this shit right now. I'm gonna just drop you off right here.
I don't know. Okay, all right. Hey, but I mean, listen. I mean, you already know this, but I do this for the dudes like you and me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about me, Chief?
Well, I don't. Like, you sound great. You don't sound like you cause a lot of problems, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chief.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Take care,
Good
brother.
job.
How's it going, Dan? Hey, you mind if I drive a little bit today? I'm trying to practice with these cars. I'm not very used to them yet.